Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we're actually not going to be playing video games. We're going to be going through live chart and the fall 2020 upcoming anime season. If you've ever watched the Anime Man, he does this series like every other 3 months where he goes through the upcoming anime and he goes and says, you know what, I'm going to be watching this one or I'm not going to be watching this one. So this video is all credits to him. I will leave a link to his account in the description below. I'm not trying to steal any trends or anything, so this is fully inspired by him, so everyone go subscribe to him because he has some really good anime content, so really interesting stuff. So basically I'm just going to be going through what's upcoming and see if I'm going to watch it or not. Also, thank you guys for 200k on my other social media platforms, and thank you guys for 4k on YouTube. Make sure you go follow the other socials and join my Discord and my Minecraft server, and let's get straight into this video. So first up on the list we have, is it wrong to try and pick up girls in a dungeon? So this is season 3. It's at one of the most popular. I personally have not seen this anime yet, and I've been thinking about watching it. It's been on my list for so freaking long, so who knows, maybe I'll end up watching it this anime season. Of course, in the synopsis there's spoilers, so I'm gonna have to read the one off wiki because I don't want to spoil it for myself and for the people watching. So we're just gonna read the plot that's on wiki and we're just gonna talk about it. Also, if I pronounce anything wrong, it's because I haven't seen the anime, so you guys can clown me in the comments, but just, yeah, you know the deal. The story follows the exploits of Bel Crenel, a 14-year-old solo adventurer under the goddess Hestia. As the only member of the Hestia familia, he works hard to get the attention of all the ladies that have eyes on him. He looks up to Ais Wallenstein, a famous and powerful swordswoman who once saved his life, and with whom he fell in love. He is unaware that several other girls, deities and mortals alike, also develop affections towards him, most notably Hestia herself, as he also gains allies and improves himself with each new challenge he faces. Okay, so basically, a harem. I might watch it. As you can see in the front, he's got a lot of ladies on him, so you know it's gonna be one of those fantasy adventure animes. There's like 30 of them out there, hundreds, thousands, I don't know, but there's a lot like it. So I might be watching this anime season, but it's definitely not going to be on my top priority list because I'm just really not that interested in like harem animes. So next up on the list, we actually have the Demon Slayer new movie coming out. I actually had no idea it was coming out because I personally have not been really keeping up with the franchise and the shows and stuff, because I actually started watching Demon Slayer when it was first coming out, so when I watched it, they only had 10 episodes and I just never finished it, but I'm definitely going to have to if I want to watch the new movie. So let's read what the synopsis says. Again, with the names, I'm really sorry. These are animes I haven't seen yet, so please bear with me. Please don't get mad in the comments because I know how the anime community can be sometimes, but if you're just joking, you can call me, whatever. But here we go. Falling forever into an endless dream, Tanjiro and the group have completed their rehabilitation training at the Butterfly Mansion, and they arrive to their next mission on the Mugen Train, where over 40 people have disappeared in a very short period of time. Tanjiro and Nezuko, along with Zenitsu and Insoku, join one of the most powerful swordsmen within the Demon Slayer Corps to face the demon aboard the Mugen Train on track to despair. So it actually sounds really interesting. I'm going to be really excited when it comes out, and yes, I will definitely be watching this because Demon Slayer is one of the best animes to come out this season. 2020 has been a weak anime year overall. I've barely been watching anime, and if I have, it's all been old stuff. Like, I actually just recently finished Hunter x Hunter, so it's all been old stuff that I've been watching, so I'm really glad to see some Demon Slayer on this fall 2020 anime season. So it looks like the next one here is called Noblesse. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. You guys know the drill. I did some research and it looks like it's actually on Webtoon is where it came from, which is really good because, you know, Tower of God was a really good anime and that was drawn on Webtoon, so I have really high hopes for this. I also saw that it was released as a movie on Crunchyroll. I don't know if I'm reading that right or not, but it looks like it's getting an anime adaptation with 13 episodes on October 5th, so let's read the synopsis and see if we're going to be watching this. Rizal awakens from his 820-year slumber. He holds the special title of noblesse, a pure-blooded noble, and protected of all other nobles. In an attempt to protect Rizel, his servant Frankenstein enrolls him at Yiran High School, where Rizel learns the simple and quotidian routines of the human world through his classmates. However, the Union, a secret society plotting to take over the world, dispatches modified humans and gradually encroaches on Rizel's life, causing him to wield his mighty power to protect those around him. After 128 years of intrigue, the secrets behind his slumber are finally revealed, and Rizel's absolute protection as the noblesse begins. Okay, wow, that was a lot to take in. You can see by the cover, the anime art style looks really good. It looks really good. Like, I love that type of art style, and I love the boys with long hair. My favorite anime characters, they're always the best. But that was a lot to take in. I really like the concept. It's nothing I've ever really seen before, so I'm really excited. Looks like we have some vampire tags, so I guess the 828 years was a vampire slumber, so I don't know, but I think it seems pretty good. Like, it seems like a pretty good anime, and I definitely will be adding this to my list because I'm really interested in this, actually, and it looks really, really good, so I'm probably going to be watching this. So the next one I have here is Jujutsu Kaisen. I've never heard of this anime before. I did some research, and it's a manga adaptation, so hopefully this looks good. We have some action, demons, fantasy, shonen, supernatural, so we don't know how many episodes there is going to be yet, but it seems like it's going to be pretty interesting, and I'm excited, so let's see what this is all about. A boy fights for the right death. Hardship, regret, shame. The negative feelings that humans feel become curses that lurk in our everyday lives. The curses run rampant throughout the world, capable of leading people to terrible misfortune and even death. What's more, the curses can only be exorcised by another curse. Itadori Yuji is a boy with tremendous physical strength, though he lives a completely ordinary high school life. One day, to save a friend who has been attacked by curses, he eats the finger of the double-faced specter, taking the curse into his own soul. From then on, he shares one body with the double-faced specter. Guided by the most powerful sorcerers, Gojo Satoru is admitted to the Tokyo Metropolitan Technical High School of Sorcery, an organization that fights the curses, and thus begins the heroic tale of a boy who became a curse to exorcise a curse, a life from which he can never turn back. Wow, okay, that was a huge tongue twister. So many words that I didn't know. I guess I'm just illiterate. Whatever. Ben Noon, if you're gonna subscribe, just know that I'm illiterate. Stop clowning me. I can see your guys' faces. I can see your faces right now, and you guys are clowning me. I'm definitely gonna be watching this. It seems really interesting. I feel like it's definitely gonna be one of the big dogs upcoming. It seems really good. And, you know, people like these shonen magic, getting forced into a different world type thing, like Hunter x Hunter and Fairy Tail, and people really like these types of animes, so I feel like this is going to be really successful. By the title cover, the main character kind of looks like Natsu, so let's hope it's not like a ripoff of that show, but I think it looks good. I think I'm definitely gonna be adding this one to my list, and I'm gonna be watching it when it comes out, so I'm super excited. But yeah, we have a new anime here. It's called Our Last Crusade, or Rise to a New World. It's a light novel. It's made by Silver Link production companies. It's action, fantasy, military, and romance. So I'm getting some Darling in the Franxx vibes here from just the title cover. So let's just read this and see what this is all about. The Empire is a mechanized utopia with highly developed science and technology. The nebulous sovereignty is a nation feared as the land of the witches, whose people use paranormal power. The two countries have been constantly at war for more than 100 years, but now two heroes have appeared in their respectful lands. Iska has come to be recognized as the greatest military asset of the Empire at the youngest age in its history. Elise is the princess of the nebulous sovereignty, called the Ice Comedy Witch, with fear by her enemies. The two meet on the battlefield and become mortal enemies. Prides lock horns as they both fight uncompromisingly to protect their respective nations, families, and comrades. But as they get to know each other as real people during their fierce battles, they start to become attracted to each other's ways of life and ideals, though they are fully aware that fate will mock them cruelly, not allowing them to be together. Sure enough, the world's tension heightens even more, and conspiracies of the major nations become more entangled, but even in such a world divided, this cannot stop their feelings for each other. Okay, what the heck? What the heck? Now, this seems like an anime that I would watch. Definitely some good animes coming up on this fall 2020 anime season. I'm really like feeling good about this because there's a lot of new good animes that don't seem like that, and I haven't seen a lot of isekais, but I've been skipping over some because they're giving me isekai vibes and I don't want to get poisoned by the isekai plot. But I'm definitely getting Darling in the Franxx vibes from this. Two people separated, falling in love, it just seems like a perfect love story, and then there's gonna be some sad ending. I'm telling you guys this. I'm really excited to watch this, and this definitely will be on my list because who doesn't want a tragic romance anime? And come on guys, we've all watched them. Alright, last anime that we're gonna be looking at for today, The Day I Became a God. It looks like a drama, fantasy, romance anime, so obviously this is going to be a little more chill and not as fantasy driven as the other animes that we've seen. So looks like that's going to be the fall anime 2020 season, is going to be more fantasy stuff. So let's just read the synopsis and see what we're getting into. One day during Yuta Narukami's last summer vacation of high school, a girl named Hina suddenly appears and proclaims herself the all-knowing god. Hina announces to the thoroughly confused Yota the world will end in 30 days. Yuta then witnesses Hina's godlike powers of prophecy, convincing him that her powers are real. Hina's naive innocence bells her power, and she decides to live at Yota's home for some reason. Thus begins an eventful summer before the end of the world. So this really seems like a tragic anime. Hopefully it's going to end sad. I mean good. Definitely mean good. Hopefully we get some good anime here. This really does seem like tragic story or maybe uwu vibes, whatever. Yeah, I think I'll be adding this one to my list. It seems pretty interesting, and you know, I'm excited to see what sprouts from this eventful summer of this anime. So I'm pretty excited to be watching this. It's by PA Works. I don't really know the production company, but I've seen it around. So by the title, looks like it's pretty good color, pretty good animation. So yeah, I'll definitely be adding this one and just seeing what it's all about. Well, this will be the conclusion of this video. Thank you guys for watching this video and going through the fall anime 2020 list. If you want to check out the website, it's www.livechart.me, so I'll leave a link to that in the description below. Obviously there's tons of more anime coming out, but those are just ones that I wanted to go through and wanted to pick through and just talk about it in general. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you guys want me to do some more anime content in the comments below, because I would really want to do that because I love anime and I know a lot of my followers love it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye!